Here's a video for one of my friends. He does have a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Winter Metal HD. And he used to have a lot of videos on fixing trucks and things like that, but now he's gotten into kind of the tropical style garden, and he posted videos of his Sabal uresana, and I'm gonna show him mine. So this one I received quite a few years ago from Texas. I had it in a pot and it was very slow growing in the pot, so I kind of got fed up and I stuck it in the ground. And I am sad to report it is not much quicker growing for me in the ground. I don't know what it is about this thing. It just is so slow, the slowest of all my Sabals. So last year, the frond I'm holding up was emerging. You can see that brown band. That was basically where the brown band is. This up was out of, it was a emerging spear at the time, and that's when our ice storm hit. That's what that brown band is from. So basically it put out that frond, and it's been working on the second one. New spear coming up, but never been damaged by cold. Jesse had bad luck, and I think there's a reason why he didn't do so well. So I have a second one that I planted. Shoot, I don't remember if I think I planted it last year. Another Sabal uresana. I do believe it's the Highlands form. This one, you can see it's got a little bit of brown on it. I protected it during our, wow, I threw a little bit over it during our first cold snap, but it's got some browning on it, and it's the same source as his. And this one actually grows. It is a bigger plant. I'm gonna kind of get around the front here. So this one's a bigger plant. Look at the size of the heel on this thing. And when I bought it, it had another couple fronds on it, but it started growing as soon as I stuck it in the ground. And these are all new fronds, but all the old fronds died off. So this one actually did 2 full fronds last year and is working on that third. But these ones were in a pot, his and mine. They were in pots for probably close to 10 years, far too long. And I've seen this with my Brahia armata. You stick them in the ground, or when you pull them out of the pot, there's almost no soil, it's all roots. So you stick them in the ground and they start getting nutrients and they start growing, but every time they put up a new frond, it kills off one of the old ones. Like, it just doesn't have enough reserves to hold on to those old fronds. So every time a new frond would come out, I'd have to cut it off, and my Brahia armata was doing that as well. And after 2 years, it's finally stopped. I think it's got enough roots in the ground. So Jesse, I think that the reason your palm, he's north of me a couple hours or 2.5 hours or something, a little bit colder. I think he's half a zone colder, and he had much colder temperatures than me and a longer duration freeze. But the reason why, Jesse, I think is because yours was just in the pot way too long. As far as I know, you planted out last year. It takes a while for these ones that have been should have been in the ground 5+ years ago. Takes them a long time to kind of recover. So I don't expect this thing to start really looking good for another 2 years, but I'm patient. So when this new spear opens up, I expect that one there to die off. And I bet you this will be, by the end of the summer, I'll probably be holding on to maybe 3, if I'm lucky, 4 fronds at a time. And every year you add one or two fronds to the mix, and as the plant gets bigger and gets a bigger root system developed, they will start to hold on. But his was just, it was too cold for too long too soon, and I think that the plant was kind of compromised to begin with. And I didn't have that same level of cold. That's why mine survived. If I had experienced what he had, I think mine would be dead too. But my other one that's been in the ground for years, I think that one would be just totally fine. I think that's been working on its roots for some time now. Anyway, thanks for watching.